Hi, baby. Hi, everyone. Hi, guys. We're back for Skylar's 8-month milestone update and my 8-month postpartum update. Say hi. 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 So, oh my goodness, what has gone on? Skylar, yeah, are you saying hi? Are you saying hi? This girl loves cameras now. Yeah, hi. Skylar here turned 8 months on August 2nd, and a lot of Hi. Yeah, hi. 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 A lot of things has happened from then until now at the end of the month. First thing, I don't know, I think I have mentioned it to you guys when I did her 7-month milestone update, but she was teething at the time, and I felt the top of her tooth coming through. Now she has 2 teeth that have come through, the top tooth and the bottom tooth, which is funny because they're right on top of each other. The other top tooth and the other bottom tooth are still coming through, slowly but surely. But yeah, she has been clingy. When she was teething, she did get a fever, but I made sure to just always monitor her fevers and stuff. Girl could stand on her own. She has taken a few steps towards me and Chris. Quick steps that it's really impossible to take a video of. We will catch her one of these days again taking steps. We'll stand up, and then when she's afraid to take steps, she just sits back down slowly. I find that she has a good grasp now. She's able to take her cereal out of her cereal cup. She'll just take them out. Before she couldn't. Before she wasn't able to, and she'd like try to put the whole thing in her mouth. She can give kisses. She waves hello, as you guys saw. And what else? She says hi. She takes her little phone and she calls her daddy with it. When she sees strangers, or when strangers say hi to her, she still gets shy, so she puts her head down, or if I'm carrying her, she like just hides her face and tucks her head into me. And it's just so, like I said, if you give like an hour or so for her to get comfortable, she'll be fine. But the first initial, when a stranger just comes up to her, she's just like, what the heck's going on? You know, give me my space sort of thing. So yeah, just make sure that she gets comfortable. Half an hour to an hour and she's comfortable with you pretty much. She still has separation anxiety, of course. I felt her separation anxiety kind of got worse when she was teething really bad. So my cousin did tell me to give her green onion and let her chew on it because it'll numb her gums. So I have been doing that, and it has actually worked. So I found that after I gave her that to chew on, she didn't mind the taste either. She was calmer and not as cranky. She likes to drop things a lot and watch me pick it up. And she knows when she does it all the time. I'm just going to jump into the Baby Center Canada 8-month-old development, because this girl is just wanting to grab the camera. I'm sorry, guys. Now that she's 8 months old, your baby's probably sitting well without support and maybe crawling or moving about by bottom shuffling, scooting around on her posterior using a hand behind her and a foot in front of her to propel herself. She's probably starting to pull herself up to a standing position, which she does already, while holding onto furniture. In fact, if you stand your baby next to the sofa, she'll probably be able to hold herself up, hanging on for dear life and using the furniture for support. This newfound mobility means that your baby is now entering the land of bumps and falls. These are an inevitable part of childhood, and although your heart may occasionally skip a beat or two, try to enjoy watching your baby explore her surroundings and discover her limits. Restraining your innate desire to protect your child, allow her to grow and learn for herself. However, do make every effort to make your home safe for your child. For example, you should secure fragile objects and keep rickety furniture in rooms that don't get much baby traffic. We have put up baby gates in all areas of the living room, like the kitchen has a baby gate, the stair area has a baby gate, and another stair area has a baby gate, so we're good in that sense. We don't really have furniture that have sharp corners in them, so we're good in that sense. However, there are cords in here that we're still trying to find a way to hide it. We baby-proofed the plugs as well, so that's good, so she doesn't stick her hand in there or her fingers in there. Using her hands. Your baby may start looking for dropped objects and use her index finger to point at them. She's also good at using her fingers to scoop up a piece of food and hold it with her fist closed. And she's learned to open her hand and fingers at will to drop and throw objects. She's probably beginning to master pincer grasp, the delicate maneuver that lets her pick up small objects with her thumb and first and second fingers. By now, your baby's emotions are becoming more obvious. She may perform tricks such as throwing a kiss to familiar people and may repeat her act if applauded. Over the next few months, your child may learn to assess and imitate moods and might show the first stirrings of empathy. For instance, if she sees someone crying, she may start crying too.
Oh, really?
Dealing with separation. At this age, most babies have typically already begun to show the signs of separation anxiety. Your baby may start to be shy or anxious around strangers, especially when tired or irritable. And when you're out of sight and not with her, she'll become upset. Oh, I'm sorry guys that it's shaky. Skylar keeps going over there. When you're out of sight and not with her, she'll become upset. Although it's hard to see your baby distress, it's important to let her experience this. When you leave your baby in return, proving that you always come back, you're helping her develop trust and the ability to form attachments to other people. Yep, she is definitely like that. Whenever I leave the room, she looks for me and cries, of course. Chris is like back there staring at me because he knows this is true. When you leave your baby, kiss and hug her and tell her you'll be back. If she's frightened or just falls apart, take the extra time to calm and reassure her. It's hard not to cry when she starts crying, but your breaking down only prolongs the agony. It may help to have someone else she's familiar with there to calm her. If your baby gets anxious about nighttime separation, spend some extra cuddling time, reading, snuggling, and softly singing together with her before you put her to bed. Some babies are good at separations and some aren't. It depends on their temperament. Every child is different, as is the amount of reassurance each needs. If you know your baby needs more calming, don't feel bad about giving it or worry that you're just drawing out the process. You know your child better than anyone else, so follow your instinct. Well, she did sleep over at my parents' house. We left her there for our anniversary weekend, and my mom said that she seemed fine, so she didn't call me at all that weekend, but I just trusted that everything was fine. She's playing with the dog. Yeah, my mom did tell me that she slept all night. I did give my mom a list and like for her bedtime routine and stuff like that, because I thought that was really important. So she did follow it, and she told me that she was only cranky that one night because she slept an hour later than she was supposed to. But other than that, she pretty much slept the whole night, so that was really good. Exploring objects. Most babies now explore objects by shaking them, banging them, dropping them, and throwing them before falling back on the tried and true method of gumming them. The idea that you do something to an object is beginning to emerge, so an activity center with lots of things your baby can bang, poke, twist, squeeze, shake, drop, and open will fascinate her. At this stage, babies like to see things fall down and get picked up by you, of course, and then get thrown down again. Your baby isn't trying to goad you with this cycle. She just finds the spectacle interesting and naturally wants to see it again and again. Your baby now understands how objects relate to one another too. For example, she realizes that smaller things fit inside bigger things. She'll easily find something you hide, and she'll point or look at the correct picture when an object is named. And over the next few months, she'll start to use objects for their intended functions, brushing her hair, drinking from a cup, and babbling on her playphone. I did mention that she does drop things and she watches me pick it up. Like, she'll drop her sippy cup all the time and she'll watch me pick it up and give it back to her, and then she'll do it again. Improving vision. Your baby's vision is now almost adult-like in its clarity and depth perception. Though her short-range sight is still better than her long-range sight, her vision is good enough to recognize people and objects across a room. Is my baby developing normally? Remember, each baby is unique and meets physical milestones at his or own pace. These skills are simply a guide to what your baby has the potential to accomplish. If not right now, then shortly. Alright, so that sums up Skylar's 8-month milestone update and development. And she turns 9 months old September 2nd. My goodness, she's gonna be walking soon. I could feel it because she just really wants to walk, and I've just been running after her. She's also like very sweet because sometimes she'll just come up to you, like when we're playing, she'll just come up to me and she'll just like hug me or put her head on my chest and then look at me and smile. So that just like, that melts my heart. And when Chris gets home from work, she just like crawls up to him and so excited to see him. She's a very sweet little girl. As for me, I have been getting a lot of questions about losing my baby weight. I am back to my pre-baby weight, and I will explain that in the next video if you guys want me to. So give this video a thumbs up if you want me to explain how I lost my baby weight. There's really no secret to it, but I will explain that in a separate video if you guys want me to do that. So give me a thumbs up to let me know, or leave a comment below. That sums up Skylar's 8-month milestone update. Somebody's turning 9 months old in a couple days, huh? Yeah? Alright guys, I'm sorry if the camera was shaky at some points because Skylar was trying to grab it, and I'm sorry for the noise in the background because she was just playing. See you guys at the end of September again for her 9-month-old milestone update. And yeah, let me know in the comments below, or give this video a thumbs up if you want me to explain how I lost my baby weight in a separate video. And she took her bow off, of course. Alright, so we'll see you guys next month. Say bye. Say bye-bye. Bye-bye. Say bye-bye. 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 Bye! Hi. Hi, everyone. Hey. Hi. Hi. Yeah. Yeah?
Hi, Skylar. Hi, Skylar. Why aren't you listening to your mommy? Huh? Listen to mommy, okay? Listen to mommy. Listen to mommy.
Give kisses to Panda. Oh.
Look at everybody. How you saying hi?
Hi. You can see her tooth. There it is.